Hello, English learners. Welcome back to the Simple English Podcast, your cozy place to learn easy English through real-life conversations and improve your fluency at the same time. I'm Emily.
And I'm Paul. Hi, everyone. Today we have a very special and very useful episode for you. We are going to a restaurant.
Yes, a restaurant, but not for eating. Well, maybe for imaginary eating. Today, we are learning all the important phrases you need when you visit a restaurant in an English-speaking country. What do you say when you walk in? How do you order food? What if you have a problem with your meal?
Exactly. And because this is a beginner-friendly episode, we will go step by step. First, we will have a normal conversation in the studio. Then, we will do something fun. Emily and I will act out a real restaurant scene.
Yes, I will be the customer and Paul will be the waiter. Or maybe the other way around. We will decide. But don't worry, we will speak slowly and clearly and we will explain all the new words.
And after our little restaurant story, we will have our word tour. We will take the most important phrases from today and explain them so you can use them in real life.
So if you are planning to travel or if you just want to feel more confident ordering food in English, this episode is for you. Let's start with some basic questions. Paul, when you walk into a restaurant, what is the first thing you say?
That is simple and clear. What if you have a reservation? How do you say that?
Perfect. And the host might ask, inside or outside? That means, do you want to sit inside the restaurant or on the terrace? Or they might say, follow me, please, and then you follow them to your table.
Good. And sometimes they ask, how many people? So you just say the number, 2 or 4. Very easy. Okay, so you sit down, then the waiter comes. What happens next?
Okay, so first phrase, table for 2, please. Very easy. Now, after you sit down, the waiter brings the menu. The menu is the list of all the food and drinks. Then the waiter asks, can I get you something to drink? Or what would you like to drink?
Yes, the drink order. In America, servers often come very fast to take your drink order, so be ready. If you want a soda, you can say the name. Coke, Sprite, lemonade. If you want water, you can say tap water, which is free, or still water, which is bottled without gas, or sparkling water, which has bubbles.
That is a great question. In a casual restaurant, you can say, I'll have a Coke, please, or just water for me, please. If you need more time, you can say, can we have a few more minutes, please? That is very polite and common.
That is a very useful phrase. Can we have a few more minutes? It gives you time to look at the menu without pressure. Okay, I think we are ready for the role play. Emily, do you want to be the customer or the waiter?
Okay, you are the customer. I will be the waiter. Let me put on my imaginary waiter uniform. Ready when you are?
Perfect. Okay, here we go. Scene. I walk into a restaurant. It is a nice evening. I'm hungry.
Hi, welcome to the Seaside Restaurant. Table for 1?
Hi. Table for 1, please.
Right this way. Please follow me. Here is a nice table by the window. Is this okay?
Inside, please. By the window would be nice.
Perfect. Here is your menu. Your waiter will be with you shortly. Can I get you something to drink while you look at the menu?
Thank you.
Of course. I'll be right back with your water.
Thank you.
Are you ready to order, or do you need a few more minutes?
Yes, I'm ready. What are your specials today?
Great choice. Today, our specials are grilled salmon with lemon butter sauce and a mushroom risotto with truffle oil. Both are very popular.
That sounds good. I'll have the grilled salmon. And for the salad, what kind of dressing do you have? Ranch, Caesar, or vinaigrette?
Excellent. And for your salad, we have ranch, Caesar, and the balsamic vinaigrette. Which one would you prefer?
Caesar sounds perfect. And for my main dish, does the salmon come with any sides?
Perfect. The salmon comes with a choice of one side. Today we have French fries, mashed potatoes, or steamed rice. Which would you like?
Great. I'll take the mashed potatoes. And can I also get a side of steamed vegetables?
Of course. And would you like to add a soup or salad with that?
Perfect. And to drink, I'll have a glass of white wine. Something dry, please.
Perfect. I'll put that order in right away. It should be about 15 minutes.
Thank you.
Here's your salmon, hot off the grill. And here are your vegetables. Can I get you anything else? More water, maybe?
This looks amazing. Thank you.
Enjoy your meal.
Yes, actually. The salmon is cooked perfectly, but the vegetables are a little cold. Could you maybe heat them up for a minute?
Oh no, I'm so sorry about that. Of course, let me take those back to the kitchen. I'll bring you a fresh, hot portion right away. My apologies.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Here you are, fresh vegetables straight from the stove. Is everything okay now?
Yes, it's perfect now. Thank you.
Wonderful. Enjoy the rest of your meal. Just let me know if you need anything else.
Actually, yes. Can I get the check, please?
Of course, I'll bring that right over. And can I pay by card?
No problem. Your total is $22.50. The machine is right here. Just insert your card when you're ready.
Great. Thank you so much for your help tonight. You were very kind.
Thank you. It was my pleasure. Have a great evening. Come back anytime.
Okay, and scene. How is that, Emily? Did I sound like a real customer? You were perfect. Now let's talk about the key phrases from that conversation. First, when I walked in, I said, "Table for one, please." Notice I did not say, "I want a table." Using please is very important. It is polite.
Now, let's talk about the waiter's phrases. When you walk into a restaurant, I said, "Welcome. Table for one?" That is a common greeting. Sometimes they say, "Just yourself today?" That means, "Are you alone?"
Second, when the waiter asked if I was ready, I said, "What are your specials today?" Specials are dishes that are not on the regular menu. They are usually for that day only. It's a very natural question to ask.
When I showed her to the table, I said, "Right this way," and "Please follow me." These are standard phrases. Then I said, "Here's a nice table by the window. Is this okay?" Giving a choice is polite.
Then,
A side is an extra food: fries, rice, vegetables. Then I asked, "Which would you like?" Giving choices helps the customer.
the waiter said it comes with a salad. Then I chose my side. I'll take the mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are potatoes that are boiled and crushed with milk and butter. They are soft and delicious.
Then there was a problem. The vegetables were cold. As a waiter, my job was to fix it. I said, "Oh no, I'm so sorry about that." Apologizing is important. Then I said, "Let me take those back," and I offered a solution. "I'll bring you a fresh, hot portion right away. My apologies."
At the end of the meal, I had a small problem. The vegetables were cold. I said, "Could you maybe heat them up for a minute?" The phrase, "could you," is very polite. It is better than saying, "heat this up." Always use "could you" when you ask for something in a restaurant.
When I brought the new vegetables, I said, "Here you are." That's a common phrase when you give something to someone. Then I checked, "Is everything okay now?" Checking on customers is good service.
The waiter said, "Of course, I'm so sorry." Apologizing is common in restaurants, even for small problems. Then, when the food came back, I said, "It's perfect now. Thank you." It's important to show gratitude.
At the end, she asked for the check. I said, "Of course, I'll bring that right over." Then I gave the total. Your total is $22.50. In restaurants, we often say the number without dollars when we speak fast. $22.50 means $22.50.
Finally, I asked for the check. In British English, people often say bill. In American English, we say check. Both are correct. "Can I get the check, please?" is perfect. And I asked, "Can I pay by card?" Many restaurants also accept cash.
Then I said, "The machine is right here. Just insert your card when you're ready." Many restaurants now have portable card machines. They bring them to your table.
So let's review the most important phrases one more time.
And let's also review the waiter phrases that you might hear.
Number 1, table for two, please. Use this when you arrive. Number 2, can I have a few more minutes? Use this if you are not ready to order. Number 3, I'll have the salmon. Use this to order your food. Number 4, what are your specials? Use this to ask about daily dishes. Number 5, Could you use this for polite requests? Could you heat this up? Could we have some water? Number 6. Can I get the check, please? Use this when you are finished and want to pay.
Number 1. Welcome. Table for 2? The host asks this when you arrive. Number 2. Right this way. The waiter says this when showing you to your table. Number 3. Can I get you something to drink? This is the first question after you sit down. Number 4. Are you ready to order? The waiter asks this when it is time to choose your food. Number 5. Today's specials are... The waiter tells you about extra dishes. Number 6. Coming right up. This means I will bring it soon. Number 7. Is everything okay? The waiter checks if you were happy with your food. Number 8. I'm so sorry about that. The waiter apologizes if there is a problem. Number 9. Your total is... The waiter tells you how much to pay. Number 10. Have a great evening. A friendly goodbye.
These 6 phrases will help you in almost any restaurant situation. Practice them at home. Say them out loud. Imagine you are in a restaurant.
If you understand these 10 phrases, you will never feel lost in a restaurant. You will know what the waiter is asking, and you will know how to respond.
And remember, restaurant staff are used to serving people from all over the world. They will not laugh at you if you make a small mistake. They want you to have a good experience. So take a deep breath, smile, and use your English.
Now, I want to share a quick story. One time, I was in a restaurant in London. I wanted to order fish and chips, but I was nervous, so I said very quietly, "Fish and chips, please." The waiter said, "Sorry, what was that?" I felt so embarrassed. My face turned red, but you know what? The waiter smiled and leaned closer. I said it again louder, and he said, "Perfect, coming right up." Nobody laughed, nobody judged me. They just wanted me to get my food.
That is such a common mistake. I think many learners do that. In some countries, it is normal to call the waiter by saying, "Waiter," but in English-speaking countries, that can sound rude. It is better to make eye contact or raise your hand slightly, or just wait. They will come to you.
So my advice to you is speak clearly and a little louder than you think you need to. Restaurants can be noisy, and if the waiter doesn't understand, just repeat. It is totally normal.
Paul, do you have any personal restaurant stories? Have you ever made a funny mistake in a restaurant?
Emily, what about you? Do you have any funny restaurant stories?
That is a great point. Tipping is very important in America. In many countries, the service is included in the bill, but in the US, you usually leave 15 to 20% extra. So if your meal is $22.50, you might leave $5 more, or tell the machine to add a tip.
Yes, always check. In some restaurants, they add it automatically for large groups, so look at the bill carefully.
That is a great tip. Patience is important. Okay, we have one more thing for our listeners today.
Okay, we are almost finished, but before we go, let's do a quick pronunciation practice. Repeat after me if you're listening.
Table for 2, please.
Can I get you something to drink?
I'll have the salmon.
What are your specials?
Could you heat this up?
Can I get the check, please?
Great job, everyone. You sound like a native speaker already.
Thank you so much for listening to the Simple English podcast. We hope you feel more confident about eating out in English.
If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button, subscribe to the Simple English podcast, and share it with a friend who loves food and wants to learn English.
If you liked this episode, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share it with a friend who loves food and English.
And in the comments, tell us what is your favorite food to order at a restaurant. I love pasta. What about you, Carl?
And in the comments, tell us what is your favorite restaurant in your city. I want to know.
Write your answers in the comments. We read them all, and we love hearing from you.
We read every comment, and we love hearing from you.
Thank you so much for listening. Remember, every time you practice, you get a little better. Keep going, keep learning, and we will see you in the next episode.
Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Keep practicing, keep learning, and soon you will order food in English like a pro.
Bye for now.
Thanks again, and we will see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone.